Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Todd Chrisley's son's alleged victim addresses death threat. The alleged victim of Todd Chrisley's oldest son Kyle has broken his silence. Speaking to Radar Online, Devin Campbell addresses the alleged attack and death threat he received regarding a pay dispute for the very first time. What did he have to say about Todd Chrisley's oldest son allegedly attacking him? What did they fight about? Keep reading for the details. Todd Chrisley's son's alleged victim addresses death threat. According to an exclusive report from Radar Online, Todd Chrisley's oldest son and Devin Campbell reportedly got into a fight over a $36 discrepancy in his pay. Devin told the media outlet he became fearful for his well-being when he learned Todd's son was released on a $3,000 bail. As those who remember the original story will recall, it was back in March of last year when the dispute allegedly happened. Kyle Chrisley reportedly attacked Devin while screaming he would **King kill him. Per Devin, Kyle Chrisley was in a sour mood. He had just taken a few days off so he could travel to Pensacola, Florida to see his father. His father, Todd Chrisley, was serving his 12-year sentence for multiple charges of bank and tax fraud. His victim would have given him the money. Todd Chrisley's son's alleged victim says the craziest part about the situation is Kyle exploded over his pay being $36 short. Devin Campbell claims he would have happily given Kyle $40 instead of the $36 he was demanding to avoid the situation entirely. He continued to share, a week before that he requested a few days off last minute so that he could go to Florida to see his dad. I don't know if it was maybe the stress from all the stuff going on with his parents or maybe he just wasn't in the right headspace. I can't speak to that. Kyle Chrisley's alleged victim clarifies he cannot speak to his aggressor's mental state. He, however, can't help but wonder if his visit with his father was a contributing factor. Kyle Chrisley's alleged victim recalls the attack. Devin recalled as he shared exactly what happened during the attack. I said, "You are in no mental capacity to be behind the wheel of a vehicle. I'm sitting in an office chair, he's hovering over me, and he just starts punching me in the face, in the chest, anywhere he can get licks in, and then he pulls out a fixed-blade knife and starts hitting me with the butt of the knife." Kyle Chrisley reportedly became heated when Devin tried to send him home early. Todd Chrisley's son didn't want to go home early because he didn't want to lose $36 in pay. The world of the Chrisleys, long filled with luxury, scandal, and fame, took a disturbing turn when an alleged victim of Todd Chrisley's eldest son broke their silence in a chilling video posted to social media. With eyes rimmed in red and voice trembling, the young woman, known publicly only as Rachel, delivered a powerful message: "I'm done being silent." For months, whispers had circulated about an alleged incident involving Todd Chrisley's son, whose identity we will not name for legal reasons, and the woman claiming to be the victim of unwanted attention, harassment, and later threats. At first, few took Rachel seriously. The Chrisley name, often associated with charm, sharp suits, and southern wit, cast a long and blinding shadow. But what began as vague online rumors suddenly erupted into mainstream conversation when Rachel posted a now viral video detailing her alleged ordeal, not just with the reality TV star's son, but with rabid online followers who, she claims, took things to terrifying new levels. "I received a message that said I'd be found in a ditch," Rachel said through tears, holding up a screenshot from her inbox. Another person said I should watch my back because Chrisley fans don't play. "I've been doxxed, stalked, and even followed home. This isn't just about a celebrity's family anymore. This is about what happens when power is abused." In the video, Rachel described the progression of events, an uncomfortable encounter at a Nashville event last year, where she alleges the Chrisley son made inappropriate advances. She declined, but said what followed was a string of DMs, texts, and cryptic posts she interpreted as intimidation. When I blocked him, I started getting messages from burner accounts, she continued. Then it became people calling my job, spreading lies, trying to get me fired.
Though Todd
And then
Chrisley
King himself has remained tight-lipped on the matter. Sources close to the family say the patriarch is aware of the situation and deeply disturbed by the backlash Rachel is facing. Still, there has been no public condemnation of the threats from the Chrisleys. Fans of Chrisley Knows Best are sharply divided. Some have flooded Rachel's page with messages of support, thanking her for her courage. Others, however, accuse her of seeking attention or trying to tarnish the Chrisley name at a time when Todd and Julie are already under intense public scrutiny following their own legal troubles. She's just trying to add fuel to the fire. One fan wrote under Rachel's post, "The Chrisleys are finally back on their feet, and now this. Sounds like someone wants a book deal." But Rachel insists she wants nothing. No money, no fame, no headlines. "I just want to live in peace," she said. "I came forward because I was scared. I thought if I spoke out, maybe the threats would stop. But instead, it got worse." Legal experts weighing in on the controversy say Rachel may have grounds for both a restraining order and a lawsuit, not necessarily against the Chrisley son, unless a direct link to the threats can be proven, but against those who have harassed her online. This is a textbook example of what can happen when fandom becomes fanaticism, said legal analyst Kendra Malone. Whether or not the Chrisley son did anything unlawful in the original incident, his perceived status has emboldened others to attack a woman simply for speaking up. Meanwhile, a statement from Rachel's attorney is reportedly in the works. Insiders close to the alleged victim say she's gathering receipts, screenshots, emails, timestamps, everything she can to build a solid case. And though her voice shook during the video, her resolve was clear. "I'm not backing down," she said. "Not this time." The controversy has also reignited public debate over celebrity accountability, especially when a famous family is involved. Many are now pointing fingers at Todd Chrisley himself, asking whether the patriarch will finally address the issue head-on or continue his silence. Todd, who was recently released from prison alongside wife Julie after a dramatic presidential pardon, has been working hard to rebuild the family's public image. Their new docuseries, The Chrisleys, Back to Reality, is set to premiere in the fall, and the scandal couldn't have come at a worse time. Producers of the show are said to be in emergency meetings as they consider whether or not to include any reference to the incident, though the Chrisleys retain final approval over all footage. According to one anonymous crew member, the family's image is being tightly controlled right now, but this is getting too big to ignore. Rachel, meanwhile, ended her video with a defiant message aimed directly at those trying to silence her. "I didn't ask for this," she said. "I didn't ask to be threatened, to live in fear, to constantly look over my shoulder. But if you think I'm going to disappear, you're wrong. I'm standing my ground. And if anyone comes for me again, and just know, I'm not alone anymore." Indeed, support groups and online communities dedicated to victims of celebrity abuse and online harassment have rallied behind Rachel, with hashtags like #JusticeForRachel and #SilencesViolence trending across social platforms. The Chrisleys may be back on television, but the spotlight they once craved so dearly is now burning in ways they never expected. As for Rachel, her fight is just beginning, but she's no longer afraid to tell the world her truth.